is when you put it out there, the people that get to see it, they get to hear the messages of people like him. They get to hear that, and then they say, I'm not alone. I'm not the only one that suffered. I'm not the only one that was poor. I'm not the only one that was homeless. And I'm not the only one that has big dreams and that will be able to be successful. I'm successful, and I had a life very similar to his. And nobody ever believes me, but it's true. So our next performer is Ofir Engel, and she's straight from the X Factor. So we have some major talent today. She also sang at the White House. So I'm sure she was very humbled by that experience. I would be. She attaches herself to causes that uplift people and help them to achieve their very best and overcome personal adversity. She has CDs for sale, and a portion of those proceeds go to Feel Good Foundation and Johnny Max to advocate for 911 responders. Let's give her a big hand. Thank you so much.
All right.
Thank you so much. Wow, what an amazing event. I really never had an opportunity to have the subject, but I know a lot about different things in life. I was in Canada for 5 years, so just a little background about myself. I was born in Israel, and I'm a singer, songwriter, performer, and actress, and also an advocate for great causes. I've written different songs for many different causes. One of them is for Gilad Shalit, which was the Israeli soul soldier from Israel that was captive by militant of Hezbollah for 5 years. I've written a song for that. It's called Gilad by Ofir. Written a cause for the Cancer Society, called Slow Dance. Written another cause for a woman that disappeared in Aruba. Her name is Natalie Holloway. And this year, there was the 8th anniversary of her disappearance. And in the name of many unheard voices of women that disappeared or people that disappeared in the United States and beyond, we released this one as a national tune to inspire people to look out for other people and help protect the environment and the human society. I'm here today to give you a speech that I've written for a crime prevention. I've written a similar speech for the Canadian government, which I gave in 2006 about crime in children, communities, and schools. And crime prevention is very important to understand the fundamentals of it. Do I hear a sound good? Yeah? Can you hear me good? Yeah. Awesome. Great. It's very important. It's a very profound speech, so I know there's a lot to say. I really admire the guy who was before me. I don't know his name that gave the speech.
Monty.
Monty, who did an amazing job. I would definitely have to talk. And okay, so anti-bullying is part of crime. Yeah, crime basically is when you do something against the law, but when you do it against other people, that means that you're not a good human being. Okay, just the foundation. Dear friends and those leading support to this all-important anti-bullying movement, just being here to appreciate your work, and together we can create a new generation. Time is of the essence, people. It is imperative government leaders, law enforcement, health and education professionals open their eyes to social cancer, destroying the moral fabric of our nation. We must take action now and make a commitment. We must restore trust, authority, respect, and ethics in order to strengthen the educational system, rebuild the character of the neighborhoods, and develop good citizens. First off, we must gain perspective of what triggers the mind to become violent. Violence, they register in the mind as a response, a reaction, and sadly, in some cases, apparent conditioning. It is an outcome of sustained pattern of bad behavior, expressions of anger, signs of weakness, social and family desperation. Needless to say, it is personal fear and one attempting to protect insecurity. Above all, kids are trying to prove they possess power. We reside in a world saturated with super violent video games, role model, even reality TV shows. Kids playing violent games hours after hours. Our kids are exposed to adult themes at a young age. Whether it's a video selling jeans or even soda pop, the underlying is sexual content and oriented. When this mix combined with the lack of family structure, less than stellar role models, and economic inequity, we cook up a terrible despair and lack of personal pride. These negative inspirations are turning to bad thoughts, then turn into action, which translates in the mind as power. It creates an illusion of power, which is a false power. Those kids are feeding off of the wrong messages, and that is this constant message. A simple equation, it's a violence and action, power. What they consider power, law enforcement called a felony. Today, the education system